The Philippines is set to embark on an ambitious decade-long military modernization program, allocating a staggering $35 billion to enhance its defense capabilities. This move comes amid escalating tensions in the West Philippine Sea, where China's aggressive actions have repeatedly challenged the Philippines' sovereignty and territorial integrity. The modernization plan, now in its third phase, aims to transform the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, into a more capable and credible force, capable of defending the nation's interests in an increasingly volatile region. During a speech to local business leaders on the 12th of February 2025, AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Bronner Jr. outlined the key components of the modernization program, dubbed Horizon 3. General Bronner emphasized that the modernization efforts are a direct response to the growing security challenges posed by China's incursions into the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, EEZ, and its broader efforts to undermine regional stability. The security environment in our region is becoming increasingly complex and unpredictable, General Bronner stated. As an archipelagic nation, we must ensure that our armed forces are equipped with the necessary capabilities to defend our sovereignty and protect our people. The modernization plan includes the acquisition of advanced weaponry, the expansion of naval and air capabilities, and the development of new military infrastructure. These efforts are designed to enhance the Philippines' deterrence and combat capabilities, particularly in the face of China's growing military presence in the South China Sea. One of the most significant aspects of the modernization program is the Philippine Navy's PN plan to acquire submarines, a capability that has long been considered essential for the defense of the country's vast maritime territory. General Bronner highlighted the importance of submarines for an archipelagic nation like the Philippines, stating that they provide a critical strategic advantage in both defensive and offensive operations. Submarines are a game-changer for our Navy, General Bronner said. They allow us to operate undetected in our waters, giving us the ability to monitor and respond to potential threats more effectively. The Philippines is reportedly in talks with several countries, including France, South Korea, and Spain, for the acquisition of new submarines. These countries have also offered to assist in developing the PN's submarine doctrine and basing infrastructure, which will be crucial for the effective deployment and operation of these assets. In addition to submarines, the PN plans to acquire more Brahmos anti-ship missile systems from India. The Brahmos, a supersonic cruise missile jointly developed by India and Russia, is one of the most advanced anti-ship missiles in the world. Its acquisition will significantly enhance the Philippines' coastal defense capabilities, allowing it to deter potential aggressors and protect its maritime interests. The PN will also add more frigates and corvettes to its fleet, as well as expand its naval bases to accommodate the new assets. These upgrades will enable the PN to conduct more extensive patrols and operations in the West Philippine Sea, where China's Coast Guard and maritime militia have been increasingly active. The modernization program also includes the acquisition of land-based missile systems for the Philippine Army and Philippine Marine Corps. These systems, which include anti-ship and surface-to-surface missiles, will provide the Philippines with a new layer of deterrence against potential threats. One of the most notable acquisitions under consideration is the American Typhon Mid-Range Capability (MRC) missile system. The Typhon MRC is a highly versatile system capable of launching both SM-6 missiles and Tomahawk cruise missiles, which have a range of up to 1,700 kilometers. This capability would allow the Philippines to strike targets deep within the Chinese mainland, significantly enhancing its strategic deterrence. The Typhon system is a critical component of our modernization efforts, General Bronner explained. It provides us with the ability to project power and respond to threats from a distance, ensuring that we can protect our sovereignty and territorial integrity. The acquisition of the Typhon system is part of a broader effort to strengthen the Philippines' defense partnership with the United States. The two countries have long been allies, and the U.S. has consistently supported the Philippines' efforts to modernize its armed forces. The Philippine Air Force, PAF, is also set to receive a significant boost under the modernization program. The PAF plans to acquire 40 new fighter jets and additional surface-to-air missile systems, which will enhance its air defense and strike capabilities. The new fighter jets will replace the PAF's aging fleet, which currently includes a mix of older generation aircraft. The acquisition of modern fighters will enable the PAF to conduct more effective air patrols and respond to potential threats more swiftly. In addition to fighter jets, the PAF will also receive new surface-to-air missile systems, which will provide an additional layer of defense against airborne threats. These systems will be strategically deployed to protect key installations and population centers, ensuring that the Philippines can defend itself against potential air attacks. The Philippines' military modernization efforts are being supported by a number of international partners, including India, the United States, France, South Korea, and Spain. These countries have provided the Philippines with access to advanced weaponry and technology, as well as training and logistical support. India, for example, has been a key partner in the Philippines' efforts to enhance its coastal defense capabilities. The Brahmos missile systems acquired from India are among the most advanced in the world, and their deployment will significantly bolster the Philippines' ability to deter potential aggressors. The United States, meanwhile, has been a steadfast ally in the Philippines' modernization efforts. The acquisition of the Typhon missile system is just one example of the close defense cooperation between the two countries. The U.S. has also provided the Philippines with training and logistical support, helping to ensure that the AFP can effectively operate and maintain its new assets. France, South Korea, and Spain have also played a key role in the Philippines' naval modernization efforts. These countries have offered to sell new submarines to the PN, as well as assist in developing the necessary infrastructure and doctrine for their deployment. The Philippines' military modernization efforts are largely driven by China's aggressive actions in the West Philippine Sea. Over the past decade, China has repeatedly challenged the Philippines' sovereignty in the region, building artificial islands, deploying military assets, and harassing Filipino fishermen and Coast Guard vessels. According to Max Montero, an Australian-based Filipino defense analyst, China's actions have created a sense of urgency within the Philippine government and military. China's continuous harassment and breaching of the Philippines' exclusive economic zone have made it clear that we need to strengthen our defense capabilities, Montero said. The modernization program is a necessary response to these threats. Montero also emphasized that the modernization efforts are not just about acquiring new hardware, but also about developing the AFP's ability to operate and maintain these assets effectively. It's not enough to just buy new weapons, he said. We need to ensure that our armed forces have the training, infrastructure, and support they need to use these assets effectively. While the Philippines' military modernization program represents a significant step forward, it also faces a number of challenges. The acquisition of advanced weaponry and technology is a costly endeavor, and the Philippines will need to ensure that it has the financial resources to sustain its modernization efforts over the long term. In addition, the AFP will need to address issues related to training, logistics, and infrastructure. The effective deployment and operation of new assets, such as submarines and missile systems, will require significant investments in training and infrastructure development. Despite these challenges, the modernization program represents a unique opportunity for the Philippines to strengthen its defense capabilities and enhance its regional security posture. By investing in advanced weaponry and strengthening its partnerships with key allies, the Philippines is sending a clear message that it is committed to defending its sovereignty and protecting its people. As General Bronner concluded in his speech, the road ahead will not be easy, but we are committed to ensuring that our armed forces are equipped to meet the challenges of the future. Our modernization efforts are not just about acquiring new weapons, but about building a stronger, more capable, and more resilient Philippines.